Good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to answer the question by DRG52. Shout out for the question. And how do you know if you got a real one? Well, if you saw my last video, it was talking about someone replicating my postings on Etsy, using my photos as their own. So this person wants to know, shout out DRG52 and anyone that puts a question. I love answering the questions. How do you know if it's a real one? So great question. So what I did when I first started out, before I get to the quartz test, I've put the Moldavite in my hand. If I didn't feel the pulsing from one, I would take it out to the sun. The sun charging for 30 minutes really helps you tell whether it's real or fake, because you can put it in your hand afterwards. I know I gave it to my father as well, and he put a battery in one hand and a Moldavite that was just charged, and he was able to tell the difference. He felt the pulsing in one hand with the Moldavite, a battery in the other one where he did not feel it, switched hands, and was able to tell. Also, like, even children, toddlers, are able to feel the pulsing. A customer of ours, she gave it to her son, and he said it felt like a magnetic. Well, of course, toddlers, they don't have their chakras blocked, so they will feel it probably a lot better than some of us will feel it. I know for me to feel the actual sickness, the which I call it, or the flushing as many will refer to it, it took me about 5 days because my chakras were pretty blocked, and I was doing my meditation. I was doing healthy eating, practicing meditation for like about an hour plus per day, multiple times per day. But here's another way you can tell if you have a piece of quartz. Many of you may not have a piece of quartz, but if you do, Moldavite has a specific gravity of 5.5 on the hardness scale. So what you can do is take your quartz and scratch the Moldavite. We don't want that to get lost. I'm going to scratch the Moldavite, and if the Moldavite does not scratch, then you know the Moldavite's real, because Moldavite hardness is greater than that of the quartz, and the quartz should start to chip away. So that's one way. You can also look at the Moldavite up in the light, and if you can see the air pockets, the bubbles, they should be different size little bubbles, and they should have lachatulite inclusions, which are little squiggly lines. So these are things that even with China's reproduction skills with Moldavite, they're not really able to manufacture these things, at least from what I've seen. Of course, you can always go to High Power Now on Etsy. We guarantee authenticity. We have tons of wondrous, great reviews. Very grateful for that. So I hope this helps. Peace and love.